Peace. This is Ayrat, digital marketing specialist, also specialist in some other areas, and enthusiast in even more areas. Want to give some additional explanation for those who may need it about tags, triggers, variables in Google Tag Manager. Insert. Seems like it will be two videos. Part 1 about triggers and tags, and second part about variables. So for now, welcome to the first part, the video about triggers and tags. But I want to give them chronologically, approximately how it happens. So I think I would start with triggers. I think it's better. But before, I want to remind what already have to be. Of course, for these tags, triggers, variables to work, to give data, I already have to have my Google Tag Manager container linked to my website or to my blogger.com aka blogspot.com account. And of course, my Google Analytics 4 and other analytics systems which I want to use, and other systems which I want to use connected to my website or blogger.com aka blogspot.com through Google Tag Manager. It may be website, of course, and it may be blogger.com aka blogspot.com account, as in my example here. I already made videos how I would connect Google Tag Manager into, in my case, blogger.com aka blogspot.com account. You may find them in this channel. And also I'm going to make videos about connecting GA4, Google Analytics 4, and also about connecting one another measurement service. So stay tuned for not to miss. Going more specific to our tags, triggers, variables, starting with triggers. Triggers in Google Tag Manager, it's an entity that waits until some particular specified in advance action happens in a website. And when this specified action happens, trigger works or fires. And if it connected to special tags, it gives this information to tags. What are tags? Tags are entities that take information about some actions and events through triggers which are connected to these tags, and give this information further where they connected to analytic systems, where they connected to ad systems, and so on. I want to pay attention that for every analytic system, for every ad system, there need to be separate its own tag for same event. But in most cases, one trigger is enough. So one trigger may be connected to different tags with same event, and these different tags give information to different systems. Each tag gives information to system where it connected. Sometimes situations where several triggers may go to one tag, also possible, technically possible, and maybe possible for measurement reasons, but it's more rare. Thank you for watching. Main video will continue after this insert. English is not my native. If you see something to correct me, welcome, but do it in a respectful and polite manner and with enough explanations and proof. So, let me give one example. When action happens, trigger fires, trigger works, and give information to text. For example, in my website, someone scrolled 80% or more of the page, and I have set trigger for that, for scrolling 80% or more. And when this event happens, my trigger that waits it works and gives information to text. And this text, taking this information, may give it to different analytic systems or even advertisement systems if it's needed for scrolling, which is very rare for advertisement systems, but for example. And when these texts give this information, they mostly give this as an event name. Event names must be clear, understandable for you, or if you have rules for these namings, follow them. For example, if I want to give information of this event to analytic systems, for example, to J4 and to Microsoft Clarity, I will need two tags, one for J4, one for Microsoft Clarity. That's how this may happen. Thank you for watching the first video about tags, triggers, and variables in Google Tag Manager, which was a part about triggers and tags. Stay tuned to the second part. It's going to be about variables. Don't make wars, make mutual wealth. Peace.